Hello. Today I'm going to be doing my first recently watched video, which turns out to be a Halloween special because wait, just turn that one off. Just turn the charge on my laptop. Um, it's a Halloween special because since Tuesday I've watched 7 horror films. Well, yeah, horror film. 5 of them have been horror films. Sorry, 4 of them are horror films, 3 of them are like zombie films. Um, yeah, so this is basically inspired by my friend Brendan, who does recently watched. He's done 5 so far. This is my first one, but I'm gonna start getting into it. I don't really watch many movies, but because it was Halloween, I decided to just watch quite a lot. Yeah, so let's get started with the first film I watched, which was a zombie film. Watched this on Tuesday. It's the remake of George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead. In 1990. It's directed by Tom Savini. I've heard of him before I watched this. He does when he was in From Dusk Till Dawn. He played Sex Machine in that. He was cool. He was quite awesome in that. Yeah, there's a lot of makeup in zombie films. He directed this one. This film is basically about this woman called Barbara, I think her name was, and basically she finds out that the world that there's zombies in the world now. Zombies are basically taking over the world, and she has to go and stay in this like farmhouse, sorry. Um, and she meets Tony Todd's character there. I can't remember his name. Tony Todd's pretty bad in this film. Probably the best thing about this film. Yeah, so like they meet other people there to try and like fight off all the zombies, and basically shit happens. This movie I had high hopes for because we watched the movie's review of it and they really liked it, so I was like, oh, I give it a chance. But unfortunately, it was actually quite boring. Some parts were entertaining, but some were just like boring. It was just like I couldn't bother with it. It just got a little bit boring after a little while. Um, it had a promising premise, they're just down in a farmhouse, so it just sounds like it's quite cool, but it's not that good. It's cheesy. It's made in 1990, I know, but it's a little bit cheesy. Um, the acting is terrible in it, apart from Tony Todd. Really. But it's okay. I'll probably give it about a 2.5 out of 5. It was like a 3.5, and I went no, and I went back and I changed it because it was like I thought more about it. I was like, I didn't really like that film that much. So yeah, it was okay. Not the best zombie film I've ever seen. We had 2.5 out of 5. Then on Tuesday night, the second film I watched was was 28 Days Later. This is the remake, or not remake, sequel to Danny Boyle's 28 Days Later, which I really enjoyed. The first thing I'm going to say about this film is it's not as good as 28 Days Later. Not really on the same scale as that. It's like got a much wider scope. It's like the whole of London. There's much more like zombies in it. You call them zombies. It involves the U.S. military, so it's just like a bigger movie overall. Which is not as good because I preferred them just focusing on one small group. Cillian Murphy's small group. This it was like I quite like the beginning. The beginning of it was pretty awesome. I won't spoil it, but they're in like this um, house, this group of people, and they're like hiding away from the zombies. But then stuff happens. And I did enjoy the beginning of it, but it was just like some parts of it was a little bit boring. And it was like, Jeremy Renner's in it though. He's pretty awesome. Idris Elba's in it for a little bit. He's pretty awesome in it. And there's a pilot. I don't know what his name is. He's in Lost. He played a character in Lost. The helicopter pilot is pretty awesome. There was one cool action scene involving a helicopter and zombies. That was cool. But overall, it just wasn't quite as good as when it did. They give it a 3.5 out of 5. So the two films I watched on Tuesday wasn't overly pleased with both of them. But 28 Weeks Later was definitely the better film. It was okay, like, it wasn't amazing. Rose Byrne is also in it. From Insidious. She was pretty. She was okay in it. It was an okay film. Then on Halloween on Thursday, I watched Halloween. The original one, obviously, because the remake's crap. I've actually seen Halloween before. I remember watching it. I don't really remember much about it. And watched it, and I did really enjoy it. I was scared at a few moments in it. Um, but I don't know what to say now. Basically, the plot of it is Michael Myers, who, when he was a little boy, murdered his sister, and basically taken to this like um, psychiatric like hospital thing, and like Doctor Loomis like is his doctor, trying to like help him get, he's trying to torture him and ask him why he did the stuff he did, but he never speaks to him. But yeah, so then 15 years later, after he goes into this hospital or like asylum, whatever, he breaks free. He goes on like a kind of like, he goes to kill people in Haddonfield, where he used to live. He basically kills those babysitters. But he also chases Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis. Spoiler. Or is it? Well, actually, you don't find out till the second film. But if you don't want to find out, I'll do what my friend Brendan does. When I put my hand down, actually no, yeah. When I put my hand down, I've stopped talking about it. In the second film, you find out she was adopted and she's actually Michael Myers' sister. But he basically just like, there we go. I finished talking about spoilers now. This film was enjoyable. Directed by John Carpenter. Yeah, John Carpenter. Yeah, much better than the remake. We don't want to talk about that remake. This is a really good film. As I said, scared me at a few points. Some slow parts in the middle, but I still enjoyed it. Give it a 3.8 out of 5. Didn't quite enjoy it as much as I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would, but still a little more good film. Then after this, on Halloween night, I watched Scream, directed by Wes Craven. Came out in 1996. This was an awesome film. Really cool. Stars Neve Campbell, Drew Barrymore's in it for a little bit. Matthew Lillard is in it. He's funny. He's one of the best things. He's the best thing about this film. David Arquette in it. Courtney Cox is in it. So it's got quite a good cast. Dewey's also really funny and he's really cool in it. I really enjoyed this film. It's basically it's kind of like a parody of horror films, kind of. There's this character called Randy. He basically explains to people the rules of horror movies, stuff like that. It's really cool. And the killer, Ghostface, wears like that mask. I'm sure you've all seen. He's cool in it. Really like the beginning of it. Really, it's quite scary. I really like the ending of it when they're in Matthew Lillard's character's house. That was cool. Middle of it was a little bit slow. It was okay, but the beginning of it and the ending of it was really cool. And for that, I'm going to give this a 4.25 out of 5. Really enjoyed this film. I really enjoyed it. So I watched the third film of Halloween, Scream 2, which came out a year after the first one, but it's actually set 2 years after the first one. Yeah, really enjoyed this one as well. I'll give it the same rating as the first one. I just want to say that the beginning and the ending aren't as good as the first one, but I prefer the middle. Yeah, I prefer the middle. Still really enjoyed it. Basically, like Randy's back in it, and he explains them the rules of sequels. So like they always have to like up the ante for sequels. The kill count's always more. It is actually really much more in this. It's still a really enjoyable film. I really like the twist at the end. Well, could call it a twist. It was like a surprise. I didn't really expect it, but it was pretty cool. Um, yeah, no, all of them, everyone returns. Well, main cast returns from the first one. Huey's even funny in this one. He even has a little theme. That's quite cool. Basically, he kind of starts a relationship with, pardon me, Courtney Cox's character, Gail Weathers, I think her name is, the news reporter. Um, yeah, so this film I really enjoyed. What was I gonna say about it? Oh yeah, he's in it. What's his name? Timothy Oliphant. Oliphant. Whatever. Sorry. Is in it. He's pretty cool in it. And Jerry O'Connell, I think his name is. He's in it. He plays Sydney's boyfriend. He's he was in Stand by Me. He's a fat one. He's pretty good in this film. Also Liv Schreiber is in it. He plays Cotton Leary, who Sydney wrongly accused of her mother's death in the first film. He's in this film a lot more than the first one. We see a glimpse of him in the first one. He's in this one quite a lot. He's pretty cool in this one. Yes, I really enjoyed this one. As I said, I enjoyed the middle part of the movie more than the first one, but the beginning and ending were quite strong or scary as the beginning of the first one. Yeah. Then last night, Friday night, I watched two films. First, I watched a film that came out this year, You're Next. Heard a lot of things about this. Heard a lot of quite good things about this as well. Saw the trailer for it in cinemas. Thought it looked cool. One thing, the song on the trailer, which is pretty cool. It's a good song. The trailer goes well with it. It's not in the movie. I thought it'd be in the movie, but it wasn't. I was a little bit annoyed by that because that was a cool song. But this film's good. Didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. The first like 40 minutes of it, maybe 45 minutes of it. That good. Then it's a little bit dumb acting, like just stupid. And then the last like 40 minutes of it, pretty badass. The main girl in it, and the main Erin, she's cool in it. Um, there were a lot of surprises in this that I didn't see coming. Some of them, well, one of them I did, some of them I didn't. The ending, I won't spot. I'm going to do a review of this, which is going to contain spoilers, so I won't spoil it in this. But the ending was very like ambiguous, like, but it was still pretty cool. I enjoyed this film. Give it a 4 out of 5. Um, as I said, I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would, but still enjoyed it. It was like a pretty cool film, and the masks on the killers were cool. Yellow Lamb one, a wolf one, and a tiger one. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so that's your next. Um, then last night, so the second film I watched was another 2030 film, World War Z, or Z, whatever. It doesn't sound as good when you say World War Z as World War Z. But yeah, really enjoyed this film. Definitely my top 10 of the year so far. I enjoyed it more than I thought it would. I would really like the scene when they went to Jerusalem. That was pretty cool. All the zombies were crawling up the wall. Um, that was cool. I really enjoyed the ending of the film. Really suspenseful. But the overall ending of the film, like, I felt it was a little bit rushed. It was okay, but it wasn't the ending. It wasn't the best ending. That's all I have to say. But I still really enjoyed this film. It stars Brad Pitt. Also got Peter Capaldi in it. He's in the end of it. New Doctor Who. He's pretty cool in it. Then in the after them who were in it. It was a pretty cool thing. A lot of people say they didn't like the zombies in it. It looked a little CGI. I would agree with them. Sometimes it was a little bit. The CGI was weak. But I thought, especially the scene when they were crawling up the wall, they were like piling on top of each other. That was badass. And we watched the movie. Mike off that didn't like the way the zombies actually looked. I liked the way they looked. I thought it was cool. I also like the way they moved. They were like that, shaking like that. It's pretty cool. Um, Brad Pitt was awesome in this. Yeah. So gave us a 4.5 out of 5. As I said, one of my favourite films of the year. Yeah. They did a sequel to it as well, apparently. So looking forward to that. And but apparently, like this is based on a book. It diverges from the source material quite a lot, apparently. But I'm glad I watched the movie before I read the book. So like, if I read the book first and then watched the movie, I might not like it as much, but I still really enjoy this film. Definitely my favourite film that I watched during the week. So yeah, that's the 7 films I watched in my recently watched my Halloween special. Probably do a recently watched 2 soon. I'm gonna watch maybe I think 6 films in a recently watched 2. So look out for that. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And yeah, bye. Oh, and also look out for my review of Your Next. I think I like the one award was in. Look out for them 2 reviews. Thank you for watching and bye.